Hello, my name is Marina. Welcome back to our channel, and I am so excited for this week to share some really fun things that are sort of out of the norm for us on a small scale. We've been doing a series for the month of January. We kicked off the new year doing a Let's Live Like Martha Stewart for the first month of the year. It's been awesome, and I'm so happy with challenging myself in this way because I think that I often have these dreams or things that I look forward to that I really want to try, and for whatever reason, trying to live like Martha Stewart really pushed me into some of those lanes and elements that I've been wanting to do for a while. One of them being getting to share more of like the party planning side and forcing myself in a positive way to host because I love our home and I love sharing it. I just do a lot of dreaming in my head and I don't do as much planning out in the physical world because my mind goes to what's for dinner, what time will Max be home, when do I need to get the baby up from his nap, and I don't have fun thinking about these kinds of elements. From a content creator's point of view, it has been challenging work-wise because I think I jammed too much in a month, and you probably are like, no, duh, Marina, we could have told you that from day one. I put two categories into this week, food and entertaining, and that was just bad planning on my behalf. I think if I had just done one, I would have been soaring, it would have been no big deal. But trying to do both of them this week has been hard. So on that note, I will share quick snippets of our food that we did this week, and I will also still share snippets of our entertaining, but the party is not until tomorrow night, and I have a video that goes out tomorrow morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to share small portions of this week's food, and I will share full episodes of that food for you guys later, so you guys can see each individual episode. So each meal will have its own video, and I will do that in the coming weeks, and by I mean Max is going to help me edit those into their own separate videos. It's just a lot of content, and I think I've recorded up to 2 hours per meal. Some of these were easier than others, and I'll tell you guys what they are now. Okay, the first meal we made was a whole chicken. Incredible. I love lemon and rosemary, and those were the two main elements for flavor besides butter, salt, and pepper in this whole chicken recipe. You'll hear me probably throughout some of these other clips mention that I don't like sharing full portions of a recipe because that is someone else's creation and their hard work, and I very much so believe in protecting another creator's work and the things that they've done to get to where they are, and so I love being able to be inspired by them, but I always want to point you guys back to the original creator because I think that that's just the right thing to do. The second meal we made was mac and cheese. It was so fun, and it feels very much so like you're making a chicken Alfredo without the chicken. Next time I might try that though. And it was at this point where I realized I had a lot of cheese going on for the week because the third meal we made was croque monsieur, and that is basically like an open-faced ham and cheese sandwich that's been toasted, and of course I was inspired to do that from watching It's Complicated, which is also one of my favorite movies, a Nancy Meyers film. If you enjoy the Nancy Meyers, Ralph Lauren, Martha Stewart kind of lifestyle living, bright, clean, happy lives full of character and charm, then you probably have seen that film. If you haven't, you're missing out. And so that one turned out well. We had leftovers of all three last night for dinner. And a huge one for me, I also made dinner rolls. I tried to do that for Christmas this year, and it was a big flop. So, all right. You guys, I'm in my outing myself. Look at me. I'm in my pajama pants. Like, I was in jeans and I changed back into this comfy outfit instead because I don't really have a ton of lounge clothes for home. It's either workout, like Lululemon leggings, which are too constraining for throughout the day in a sense. Sometimes it works. Or I had on jeans and a different sweatshirt earlier, which I also like. I do enjoy like getting fully ready for the day, but today just, I think when I'm starting to feel a little bit like overwhelmed, I don't know, sometimes if your clothes are just slightly too tight, it's overstimulating. So getting comfy in my clothes is actually helping me out a lot. All right, entertaining. Let's talk about how does Martha entertain? And to be honest, this is probably the one part I didn't get to because I feel like to a degree, I feel like I already have a good thing going with how to entertain and just don't do it enough. But then I was like, that's not the point of the series. I do need a menu. I have not yet decided on what I'm gonna serve. I told people to bring sides, so I am planning on doing the main course and a dessert. And I am celebrating 2 full years of being a content creator on this platform full-time. It's a big deal for me. I've talked about this before in previous videos, but trying to celebrate this is something that everything inside of me wants to crawl inside of a hole and be like, I got let go from my job because I wasn't good enough. And I am trying to constantly turn that around. And I had one of the first video I made about this, announcing that I was going to be here full time, was on Instagram and TikTok, and I was telling the story of what happened in a voiceover while I was making lemonade. So that was my turning lemons into lemonade moment, and I might make a lemon type of dessert. I kind of really also want to make a gorgeous chocolate cake, so maybe I'll do both, but some kind of lemon dessert or chocolate cake. And then I'm thinking a roast. That's the word for it. I'm thinking for the party portion of this, I don't really want it to be a specific theme. The invitations I sent out were just white invitations with black writing on them, so it looks a little bit formal, but I don't have a specific theme I really want to do in the house. Kind of like just a nice house to host people in is actually just the best. So I don't think I need to make a special banner or anything. I might do that maybe for the cake with like write number 2 on it or something. Yeah, I just don't think I need to go too hard on a theme here, but I'm gonna look up some stuff and I'll come back, let you guys know if I have any inspiration specifically for this side of things. All right, nap time ended. I did all the research I could, and I've just decided there's no theme for this party as much as it is we're just happy to hang out and get together. I'm gonna go and get ready for this party, and I will try to bring you along with me, probably on my phone, and I'll see you guys there. And if you don't hear any more from me, thanks for being here, and I'm so happy to be celebrating 2 years as a full-time content creator because I love being in this space. I love getting to do this. It has its hard days, but it has its really good days too. And the best part of it all, getting to raise my little one at home. So yeah, thanks for being part of our family. Love you guys. Bye.